Welcome everyone to my new video presentation on Polkadot price prediction. In technical analysis, as usually, we're speaking about the situation for March. I haven't been filmed for a while. We did wanted to take care about our students and take care about the trading process as well. Now, starting with March, we're looking forward to finding a little more time out here and especially taking care about our YouTube audience as well, putting together some useful informations. The reason for that is quite simple. We're reaching a level of the market which is extremely dangerous. And during this levels, if it's not handled correctly with the past couple of months activity, you are going to have difficulties making profits, guys. And I'm speaking to you pretty much honestly, even though the markets are going up, a lot of the people still lose money. So the idea at the moment is that we are finding a situation for Polkadot that is on heavy liquidity, which means that we're having our moments in the market with a funding rate that is extremely high and the volatility rate as well, which is portrayed just like we see basically the fear and greed index on extreme greed situation. A moment you gotta be extra careful. A moment you would like to hedge any long position that you have. For example, our BTC long that we did open a while ago and you know about it is still running, is still having a great time. You can check that out in my previous videos. I've been talking about it. Our entry 38 grand and at the moment it is $66,000 on the BTC. We have not exited out of this. $1.2 million profit on it, having a good time. That's fine. We have been hedging and shorting in the top already on a different account and still basically trying to protect this by running certain measures and strategies with that. Now, before we get started with Polkadot, guys, for those of you that believe in financial freedom, would like to achieve it through education, this is a one-on-one coaching program with me. Make sure to check out my page where I'm describing how does it work. If you would like to go for a part-time or full-time trading, whether we speak about an active or more of a passive trading, but you would like to do it correctly and invest in your education to learn from someone that has been trading full-time since 2014 in the crypto space, this is a live coaching program with me one-on-one where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. At the same time, we have the completely done for you trading, like a copy trading form with API trading permission without any prior fee, just a commission from the pure profits made, where you can pretty much copy my trades and be part of the movements of trading that we're running around. So it's simple, completely outsourced without any prior fees, just from the pure profits achieved. Talking about Polkadot, well, this is where we are, guys. We are at the moment after a very strong breakout that has been performed on early February. It's like a month ago, which continuously kept basically an uptrending movement by also gaining liquidity after every single swing high from the lows, which is something that I really enjoy about Polkadot, that it's not just going upwards without taking liquidity from the lows. I'm going to encircle right now all the movements towards the upside, and I'd like to share with you that every single time we swing high, we are retracing in a minor form. Every single time, take a look at that, which means that there is no liquidity left untouched and there is no leverage people out there that are highly exposed, which is something beneficial for the nature of the market. At the same time, what we have been doing for the last couple of hours is something amazing. Other than that, we have the altcoin market pumping and doing great. It's true, BTC broke the all-time high and then retraced strongly more than 10%, just like Ethereum and many other cryptocurrencies. We are basically facing a normal retracement. Yesterday, we had 24% down for Polkadot, and now we have pushed this thing back. I'd like to question the fact that unfortunately there's so much liquidity here that I'm going to have a difficult time right now portraying the markets, just they're going to continue like this blindly. So there's two scenarios out here that are really feasible out here. It's that you either, take the top from the above, take the liquidity from the highs, and then retrace, or you're going to retrace earlier. In the highs, you have the 1.414 extension of the Fibonacci, but at the same time, a movement in this particular form is not going to be sustainable, guys, as long as you're not going to have BTC and Ethereum holding the lines. They're not going to be able to hold the lines without creating a proper structure before that. So the creation of the proper structure needs retracements, and needs the market to slow down from the extreme greed sector, from the funding rates that we're dealing with right now. There's altcoins in which you're paying 1% funding rate on the total size of your position, and if you have basically a leverage out there on a 10x, you're actually paying quite of a strong percentage of the resources you're dealing with. For example, if you have a $10,000 position and you're out there exposed with a 1%, that's $100 you are basically consuming from your margin, and you might have just a margin of $1,000 on 10x. So every 24 hours you're consuming $100 of your 1,000. In 5 days you have consumed 50% of your margin. We are dealing with such funding rate right now, which is eating up people, and it's forcing them to exit out of their positions, other than just pretty much giving the profits back to the markets, especially the ones that are on high leverage. That's the case. Which is why the markets are dumping so hard, of course. Pretty much simple. You also have the S&P folks that are suffering out there, so you need to look after the US stock markets, and obviously consider that at this range, markets gotta build their liquidity. I'm looking forward to seeing Polkadot back on $9. Everyone is talking about how the whole picture is going to go to the moon. It's true, it will get to the moon, but it has to retrace before it gets to the moon. And on top of that, things got to be taken step by step. So we would like to construct the structure before, and I'm going to speak about the entries that are below us. I'm not going to tell you guys to run after a FOMO and try to make another 2% with a possibility of the cost of losing, 20% in a market dump. Obviously, at the moment, the ratio will always be against you when you're swinging to the highs on these cryptocurrencies, due to the fact that they can easily get stuck at any point higher if they don't have a structure built before. Do not just expect that the markets will do every day 20% without retracing strongly. So if there is a retracement coming in, then I'm going to go for that choice as a solution for an entry. If you buy here and you're ready to wait 2 years, you're still fine, of course. But I'm just portraying in this video that there's possibilities out there compared to today's price that we have chances of a much better entries. $9 right there, and the 8.2, 8.3, 8.5. These are the two levels which are great for Polkadot. Don't forget about the halving of the BTC, and don't forget that statistically after the halving. So post-halving periods are usually marked with downtrend. Pre-halving moments are marked with uptrends. Post-halving periods are marked with downtrend. There is around 45 days until the halvings, and the situation is getting very, very interesting. That's it for the moment on Polkadot side. Might not be the type of prediction you guys are expecting when the guy comes out and tells you that the coin is going to go to $100 till the next week or so. I'm not that person. I've been trading since 2014, and I perfectly know what's happening, which is why even if I'm having longs that have been opened a while ago, I'm hedging in the highs. So I'm shorting in the highs with a great hedging strategy, which is allowing me to protect basically a great long position. That's pretty much all about it for today. Make sure to check out the other videos, like this one, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and for those of you that would like to get into a comprehensive educational program with me live, where I'll take you by hand, and between 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to learn how to trade correctly based on the market, based on what does the market speaks to us. Make sure to check out the page, check out the video to understand how those work, and qualify for a free call with me. At the same time, you can jump on board in my trades, follow me without any prior fees, just a commission from the pure profits we made, where the whole trading is outsourced with API trading permission. Enjoy, guys. We'll talk to you soon.